there. I fought in Sweden and fought in Russia and, around the place.
Right. And RJ and I were talking last week about promoting and how UFC promotes. They promote the heck out of Michael Bisping, which has blown up their the MMA scene. Has it been underutilized? You as an international star, you've had a lot of success there to get it started, maybe propel it even further there in Denmark?
Well, I mean, Denmark's a small country, so we don't, we're not that big of a market. So I can see why, they want to get a piece of UK better than they want to get a piece of Denmark. But I got a lot of support from Scandinavia as a whole. I have a lot of support from all the Scandinavian countries like Sweden and Norway and Finland. So I appreciate that, and hopefully we can have a show in somewhere in one of the Scandinavian countries, and I can go there. I'd love to fight there.
All right. Well, you seem to be on the right path here, whether it be Dan Hardy. I wouldn't mind seeing you tear it up with Jake Shields one more time. Do you think an immediate rematch would be possible? Because they haven't solidified his shot at the number one contender slot. Do you think that could be a possibility for you, or do you prefer Dan Hardy at this point?
Oh, I would definitely I would prefer to get a rematch. That's I would love to get that rematch. I think that was a close fight, even though I did some stupid mistakes. A lot of people thought I won it, so I would very much love to get that rematch anytime. But I mean, UFC don't do too many rematches, so I'll fight whoever they match me up with. But of course, right now the guy I want to fight the most is Jake Shields.
Okay, and it's been the year of the rematch, Shogun and Lyoto as well. So I think it's possible, especially with it'll be a long time for Shields to wait if he has to if he's given that spot. So I think it would be perfect for y'all to go one more time, maybe early 2011. So I'm hoping that happens there. I'm
down for that for sure.
Absolutely.
Hey
Before
Martin.
I let you go, go ahead, Arthur.
Hey Martin. What does it feel like to submit a guy in front of so many people?
It's a great experience, getting in the cage and getting the win. It's the best experience, especially when you finish the fight. It's different experience when you finish the fight compared to winning the decision. I go for the finish, and I think people appreciate that. About my fighting style. I think some guys, like my last opponent, just tried to ride out the clock a little bit too much and go for the kill.
I agree.
How bad is this Jake Shields fight eating at you? I mean, were there any sleepless nights after, like literally sleepless nights after the fight? I mean, how bad has this eaten up at you? Oh,
it's got me pretty good, but that's how it is. That's the fight game, we win some, you lose some, I'm not, I'm not disappointed about the decision. That's what happens. Most of all, I'm disappointed in myself. I'm disappointed in my own performance. So, I did some stupid mistakes. I'd love to go back and redo it, but I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. So I just got to move on and hopefully improve in the gym and come back and win the next fight. So of course it's I hate losing, but I can't change it now, so I just got to move forward.
Oh, absolutely. All right, you might need to do what Mayhem Miller did and do a Don't Be Scared Homie website so you can get that rematch. That might be what it might take to sway the.
What? I don't know what website that was you're talking about. What's that?
Mayhem Miller. He's calling out Nick Diaz has, I guess, been ducking him in his opinion, so he put out the website, Don't Be Scared Homie, which is his famous catchphrase when he tried to go to KJ Noons into a rematch. So he's doing that to petition, I guess, Scott Coker and the Strike Force to get them to set up that match. So that could be a little bit drastic, but something your fans might do for you to get that rematch with Shields.
Well, I'm down for it. If everybody got the rematch set up, I'm down for it for sure.
All right. Well, before we let you go, is there any sponsors or your website, Facebook, anything you want to shout out for the fans so they can follow you and get more information on the Hitman.
Yeah, well, thanks to all the fans supporting me for sure. Check out my website, martinkampmann.tv, and my Twitter, Martin Kampmann. And thanks to Extreme Couture, and thanks to TCB Fight Gear, and thanks to the gun store here in Vegas, too.
All right, this is the Hitman, Martin Kampmann, here with HRMA.com. Martin, we definitely appreciate you for taking your time out of your busy schedule to hang out with us for a bit.
Sure, man, anytime.
All right, you have a great night, sir.
Thank you. You too. Thanks for having me on the show.
Absolutely.